Hi, Stephan Kesting from grapplearts.com. What I want to talk about today is how to counter the stupidest guard break ever. Now, when somebody's trapped in your closed guard, they have lots and lots of options how to open your legs. If they're going to pass your guard, they've got to uncross your ankles first. Some people stand up, some people make posture, some people push. But there's something that it's a certain kind of personality gravitates to. They take their elbows and they try and grind it in on your thighs. And there's and it hurts, it leaves bruises, and it's really irritating. And so I get some questions about this from people who read my newsletter, so I thought I'd answer it. So Richie's here, he does a ton of steroids. As you can see, he's way bigger than I am. And he's deciding that he's gonna open my guard using his elbows. He's there and he's grinding away. My first thing when this happens to me is I usually try and get my hands underneath the actual elbows. He can't actually grind them into my thighs if I'm cupping them here. They're forming little bumpers. So that's number one. That's a really simple answer. Usually the guy gets frustrated. He doesn't have any other ways to open your guard. He's gonna do something stupid, he's gonna give you an opening. Number two, related to that, if I can't get right underneath, I go right behind the triceps, right close to the elbow. Now he's gonna be grinding away. Simultaneously, I'm gonna do two things. I'm gonna peel his arms out like this, both hands, and I'm gonna bring my knees as hard as I can towards my chest. So we're here, I'm up, there. I break him forward. Once he's forward, now I'm gonna get my grips, whatever those grips are. If I've got a really deep collar grip, if this is how I wanna fight, if I wanna fight with an overhook, and start shifting my weight out to the side, whatever I wanna do, it's hard for him to get back. Now the only thing you have to be careful of here is usually this guy's a little bit of a aggro individual. When I'm here and I pull in, I don't want him to headbutt my face. So we're here, I'm gonna pull him over to the side, which is better for me anyhow. If I pull him down off to the side, then I can escape this way. And finally, if none of those things work, here's the deal. Somebody's doing this. It's one of those techniques that works in training but doesn't work in competition, like tickling. Tickling works great in training. I know, because I'm a bit of a jerk sometimes, I tickle my friends. But I bet it wouldn't work in competition because everyone's so hyped up and there's so much adrenaline flowing that you probably wouldn't feel these elbows. But somebody who tries that is not going to be generally at a very high level. They're going to have one or two guard passes. They probably have this one technique that works for the closed guard. If you use any other kind of guard on them, they're going to be completely lost. So he's giving me a big piece of information when he's going with these elbows. Personally, most of the time, okay, screw it. I move out, I establish butterfly guard. He's not, 90% of the time, he's gonna have absolutely no idea what to do from here. And when I start getting my grips and working to the sweep, or say I'm not a butterfly guard guy. I'm here, he starts grinding with his elbows, I move sideways, I start establishing my spider guard. Again, he's not gonna have any idea. You know, I'm just gonna be taking candy from a baby to set up my spider guard. Sweeps, attacks, any other kind of guard other than closed guard, this elbow stuff doesn't really work. Switch to butterfly guard, switch to spider guard, switch to half guard, switch to upside down pistachio nut guard. It doesn't matter. Any of those things are better than having some big muscle-bound doofus grinding your thighs with his elbows. So give that a try and see you on the mats.